Alright guys, what's up? By many requests, I'm going to do a full-on app review on Tap Defense. Let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, Tap Defense. First off, I want to say that this game is currently free, so at the end, if you think you like the game, you might want to go ahead and grab it. If you ever play those flash games on the computer and defend the tower, defend the castle, this is pretty much it, but on the iPhone or the Ipod Touch. First off, the options, you can have your music and other sounds turned off and on. I personally keep them off so that I can listen to music while I play. And another option you have is hide enemy health. I like to keep this on because it shows the bars, it shows how much health they have and who's being hit on the playing field and so on. And of course you can clear your personal scores. Let's go back. The help on this is incredible. I'm not gonna lie. It has everything you think of: the game basics, the tower basics, the enemy basics, and the scoring, and all different types. It pretty much gives you the rundown on everything you can think of. But the bad thing is, at the very end, right when it gets to the good part, the scoring, it pretty much cuts off. But I'll get that into you guys. You don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and start a new game, or you can check my high scores. In my last video, I remember saying I couldn't get past level 31, but let's see if you can see. I've gotten to level 40 with a score of 2,551. Now, some of you may think that's nothing, but the game is actually pretty hard for some people like me. The highest level is, in fact, level 43. My highest level was 40, so if you can beat that, and you might want to tell me how you did it, because I don't know how I even got to 40. But let's go ahead and start a new game. Easy is, obviously, it's fairly easy, but it is pretty hard. Medium does get a lot harder, and obviously hard is very hard, and I'm going to get into all three of these, actually. So, the game right here, when you click, every time you get to a new level, it's going to tell you what's coming up next and basically what you need to do. So it's going to warn you of enemies' resistance and whatnot. Now, the playing field on easy is always going to be the same. The map is never going to change, although on medium and hard, the map does change, and I will show that to you guys. Up here you have your gold, how much money you have and whatnot. Right here is your halos. Now, you don't get halos very often, mainly for defeating the quotation marks the devil and other big bosses, pretty much, I guess you could say. And when you get halos, you can go down here in the research bar, click on research, and you can buy new things. It'll tell you how much halos you need, and it won't tell you how much the gold price until you actually achieve this. So not only do you have to buy these with halos, but you have to buy them with gold after you've done it. Let's get back to the bar. Right here in the middle is your life. That's your tower life. Here, let's get right there, your tower life. Next to it, it tells you what level you're on and the difficulty. And of course, next to it is your score. Now down here is your main bar. You're going to be using this a lot. You have your menu, your build, your research, and your play and pause button. Now, your build, obviously this is level 1. It's going to tell you what's available, what the cost is, and down here it's going to give you every little detail: the damage, the splash that it does, the rate, and the range. I'm going to go ahead and get an arrow tower. I personally set them up at the beginning since the beginning is fairly easy. I usually set 2 or 3 to get the job done. Let's set a bomb maybe. Now, you probably can't see it on my camera, but the creatures do have health bars, and if it's yellow, they're being hit. If it's green, they haven't been hit yet, and they're getting through the course. And of course, if it's red, they're dying soon. Now, in big bunches, I probably won't get into that because I need to keep this video short, but you will see the bars turn blue. That means they're currently being hit at. Now, as you can see, I just beat the level, and it's going to tell you what's coming next. It says locusts have always been an underrated plague. So they're going to come next, obviously, and it's going to tell you your level that you beat, how many you killed, and how many creatures came to that level. And I killed 20 out of 20, so obviously that's 100%. It's going to tell you how much gold you've earned, and you can click continue. And of course, the little sound, and you can see that you've earned more money. Now you can click on play. Let's say these creatures get right about here, and I can't kill them, or they get up here and they're fixing to go in. Now a cheating way you can do is you can pause the game in the middle and check your gold. You can go and build something. Let's say I can build something up here. So that way if they do happen to get up there, they're going to do that. Now honestly, I really don't like that. It's kind of an easy way of winning, but I will tell you that is definitely how I got there to get level 40. So it doesn't matter. Don't be ashamed of using that. That's pretty much that. Let's go to the main menu, and I'll start a new game. And we'll go to medium. Now the map, this is the map for the medium, and it's this exact same on hard as well. Now medium, you're gonna use a little bit more tactics. It's gonna be a little bit harder than easy, but not too much. Let's go to hard. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played either of these. I played them on a friend's iPod, but that's about it. As you can see on the hard, it even tells you this isn't going to be easy and you need to save your gold. Now I'm going to tell you how to do that. On this level, I'm going to give you some tips. I would set it up at the beginning to kill them a little faster so they don't get to your gate. Now what you want to do, every time you earn halos, and you're going to get into this when you get the game, so don't worry about not knowing what that is yet. You spend your halos, obviously, on earning more things. Now the first thing I ever buy, even on easy, is the interest rate. Now it says increase interest rate by 5 to 20%. So every time you kill something and every time you beat a level, you're going to get 20% more gold than you normally would. And of course, it costs 2 halos. And it's going to keep going up. It's never going to go away like these will. After you buy them, you can't get any more upgrades on those. You can do that yourself. But that is that, and it'll keep going. I've gotten to like 35%, and it works fine for me. Another thing I want to tell you guys, let's build a tower, and I'm just going to show you. You can set it anywhere. Now, if you click on the tower, it'll tell you your damage, and it'll tell you everything it did when you bought it. Of course, you can sell it. It's not going to be as much as what you bought it for, but you do get extra money if it's not doing the job right. In the left corner, you can click on upgrade. Of course, you hear that sound. You can't really see it in the camera, but there's dots under it. The dots indicate the level. The highest level you can get is 3 for a tower. Obviously, this says 2, and when you upgrade it, it does more damage. The range increases. Now let's click out, and you click it. It shows a red circle. The red circle indicates where it can shoot and how far it's going to go. Now, of course, I don't have the money now, but if you upgrade again, the range will obviously increase more, and so will the damage. Like I said, 3 is the highest level, so you're not getting any higher than that. I think that's pretty much it for this review. If you have any more questions, of course, feel free to ask in the comments or ask in a private message, or possibly maybe even go crazy with it and make a video response. Make my day a little more interesting, but whatever you want to make with it, it's fine with me. And of course, I also want to say that with the medium and hard levels, the creatures run a lot faster than they do on easy. So I suggest beating this game on easy a few times before moving up, because even then you can't beat it on easy unless you know exactly what you're doing. Me, again, my highest level was 40 with a score of 2,551. If you can beat that, let me know how you did it, because I totally winged that. That's it for this review. I will be making another video actually exactly right after I close this one of a few applications. So right after this, if you want to go check that one out too, you can go ahead and do that. And please, if my videos help you out and you like them, don't forget to subscribe, guys. I'll catch you guys later.